How do we rate these shoes?
I rate those shit. 6. Nah, it's good.
We're just
Good,
going
but I
style,
just don't
right?
like. I just don't like this, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
the functionality of it isn't. But the style is
But
decent.
my YTN homies would wear this.
YouTube, what is up? We are back with another day, and we've gone to the dark side. Got our Oli shoes in a day early. We're gonna rip them. We just got league canceled. It has been pouring out the entire day here in Minnesota. So softball's canceled. Little depressing there, but these shoes weren't supposed to come in till yesterday or till tomorrow, and they were at my doorstep getting rained on. Picked them up. So we're gonna turn today into a lower body day today and rip some squats, rip some snatches. I just had a podcast with K-Dot, and he was talking about some of the warm-up stuff and some of the accessories that I should do for my snatches. So we're going to mess around with that, but mostly just play around with these Oli shoes and see if they're overrated or if I need them. I think they'll probably be a middle ground. I think there's a lot of stuff you can get away with without the Oli shoes, but I think they'll probably feel like a nice little accessory, like a walking or portable slant board, which will be nice. Finished up this weekend in Hanover. We had a really good softball tournament. Went 20-for-25. Been pushing the ball. I'm going to release another podcast with Tyler Irvine where we talked about our mentality going into the game. And one of the things that he said is if you're a good fisherman and you find your honey hole where there's a lot of fish, you would never give up that funny hole of like catching all of your fish in this certain spot where you know you can catch fish to go prove a point and fish somewhere else, right? And one of the points that he's making there is if you find your honey hole when you're hitting, whether it's a push side or a pull side spot that you're super confident in and it's working, stick with that until it's not there anymore, right? And it really helped my mindset because I've been pushing the ball a lot. And I feel like I need to pull the ball more to like outsmart the defense. And one of the things that Kyle, one of my other softball coaches, I have two softball coaches, what a try hard, talks about is like just be better than the defense and having that confidence that you're better than the defense. And kind of put those two things together and went 20-for-25 this weekend with the 19 of the 20 hits being push side hits. So it was kind of just living the honey side hole, and I think a lot of times I would try to get myself out of that rhythm to pull the ball to like, again, the outside and smart the defense rather than just be better than the defense and live with the honey hole, live and die there. So there's definitely shots I want to clean up. Obviously, I always want to go 25-for-25 and have the perfect amount of hits in all the games. So definitely things to clean up in the swing, but a lot of the swings felt really good. Was keeping the ball in the park after the first game. First game hit, I think I hit 3 home runs out of our 4, so probably need to chill there for that first game, but settle down as we went forward and only hit the home runs when we really needed to and was driving the ball for doubles and singles in the right field. A couple triples, no into Parkers this weekend, and swing was feeling good. So ended up taking 4th. We lost to probably 2 teams we probably shouldn't have, but they were all good games, and our defense is coming together. We got leaving for Colorado on Thursday. Going to do a video with Zach when I'm in Colorado, ATG guy, but a cool ATG guy. So we'll do a video there with him when we're there and do a bunch of softball videos there. I'm sure a bunch of softball content when we're there and kind of rip the Colorado life. But right now, we're going to go rip some snatches. We're going to start with some K-Dot warm-ups that he had me doing, which was overhead snatches. I'm trying to remember what they were. It was like overhead squats, bottom of the squat, jump up with the bar. I can't remember. I'll just show you. Probably not going to talk a lot. I'll probably be more of a highlight reel of the lifts today and then talk in between. There's a lot of people here, including my gym crush, that will be lifting next to me. I guarantee it. We always find a way to lift next to each other at the gym, but we never talk. That's the rule of thumb right there. Just keep your gym crush. You never actually talk to them. You just live next to them the whole time, and it increases your testosterone through the roof, and your lifts are always great. So probably not going to talk to the camera if that is the case, and probably just do a little highlight montage. There's a lot of people here. That's not the only reason. There's like 40 people right around the racks, and there's 2 racks here. So hopefully I get a rack, and we'll hop in a rack. We'll do the K-Dot warm-ups, and then kind of hit some snatches after that. After the snatches, we will do some squats. After the squats, we will do some machines and rip from there. So let's get it. All right, so we're gonna start off with a little K-Dot warm up here. Beyond the head, snatches here, squat presses. All right, let's get to some actual snatches here and see if these weightlifting shoes make a difference. 225, let's get it. Sloppy. All right, we just finished up snatches. They weren't amazing. They weren't the worst thing in the world. Just felt goofy. I think most of it is my timing off the ground, just not being used to pulling from the ground with always pulling off the blocks. Feels like I'm not getting a lot of great tension there. I knew the body wasn't like fully primed today, ready to like smash a BR, but felt good enough to like do a little bit better than there. Technique just felt really gross. The bar was kind of rolling in my hand. I don't know if it was a different bar or what, but I've used the bar here before in a different area, and it felt like my favorite bar felt very whippy. It felt like I could get that bar up. This one felt like it kept rolling in my hand, so I don't know if they have a squat bar and an Olympic lifting bar, and if they're two different ones, but just didn't feel locked in today on those snatches, but got some good work in. Getting used to these Olympic shoes. The ground feels goofy on it. I gotta get used to that. It's almost like you have to like that weird Kelly Starrett, like create tension with your feet a lot more with these shoes because it feels like you're so far away from the ground. It's almost like too cushiony. It's weird. I'm not used to that feeling yet, and we'll get after it. But we're gonna hit some squats here. We're gonna hit a heavy triple, a decently heavy single, just to hit it, haven't back squatted a ton or as much as I would like, and then we'll finish off with a 15 rep max on the back squat again, kind of keeping it cooking, keeping it clean, not trying to break anything. I don't got a breath belt here anyways, or a lifting brace here, but we got that little breath belt, that little rubber band that we'll tie around. So we're gonna see how squatting feels in these. I think I'm gonna have the same issue that I was having with the squats where like my feet don't feel on the ground, and I'm gonna have to really get used to that. But let's get after these squats. Let's do it. Ah, God dang it. Oh, holy shit, just finished up the squats. Yeah, same thing. It felt like I couldn't get my feet connected to the ground. It felt like I don't know, it was goofy. I think I like the heel elevated, like slant boards a little bit better. It feels like my foot is touching the ground. It feels like I have something to push off of. Here, it just felt like I didn't have, I don't know, it felt like I was very heel driven, and then I would try to go on my toes. A little goofy, I'll get used to them. The shoes feel nice. I just gotta get used to the actual Olympic lifting shoes. The second time ever wearing them, first time actually lifting in them. I wore them at Kyle's for like, when we did that video in Florida for 10 minutes, and they felt decent there, but I don't know if these are, maybe the cushion, it feels like a big cushion because of the, they're brand new, but it feels like a lot of cushion. It feels like I'm so far away from the ground. We'll get used to it though. Squats felt good, 225. The one thing, maybe this is, again, an Olympic lifting shoe, but it felt like I had to reset in between each squat too, to like get back on the ground. I don't know how to describe it. I'll figure it out. But it felt like I had to reset. I couldn't just like do continuous squats with the weight. I had to reset, screw my feet back into the ground and go back up and down. Didn't really love that feeling. But again, we'll get used to it. It's nice that we have a slant board, a traveling slant board pretty much with us at all times with these shoes. I don't think it's not my favorite compared to the slant board, but did the job. We're gonna hit these. I just did a podcast with K-Dot, and he was talking about overhead squat jumps. I'm not really sure if I heard him right, but we're gonna play around with those and we'll finish up with machines and rip from there. Let's get it. Oh shit. We're gonna rip some of these single leg squats. I've noticed last year and a half ago when I was squatting like 450, 460-ish for a single. I went down on the single and kind of tore something in my hip. I don't really know what happened, but it got to the point where like I couldn't pick up. It was at the very bottom of the squat, pushing out, just kind of gave out, something a little goofy there. And for probably 3 or 4 months, I wasn't able to pick up my hip above this level. Like it would literally, my leg would give out. So it was big in climbing. That's when I really noticed it was like I'd be hanging and I couldn't get my leg up. Whole thing would kind of go dead. Rested it up, kind of stayed away from back squats for a little bit just to get it kind of healthy, get it built back up, and haven't had a ton of issues with being able to pick it up. There's a little weakness there, but noticing a lot in the bottom of a clean, bottom of a snatch, even the bottom of squats, and like getting back into squats here, doesn't really love that deep position of that hip, that deep squat position of the hip, and I think I'm gonna try and build that back up just a little bit. Felt the similar feeling that I was having when I actually heard it, so I'm gonna try and build that up just a little bit. And this machine is spicy. I mean, it's just a like vertical hack squat machine, leg press machine. They call it standing leg press, but go single leg on these right here, and it's a like absolutely goated pistol squat. You have no stability here. You're just able to load up that single leg here in that deep position, drive back out. It's absolute money. Quad gets on fire. It's a VMO pumper. Let's get it. 8 of these. Oh man, that one is absolute gas. We got one more set here. Bump up the weight just a little bit. Send it for the last set with these. We're hitting hip adductions. I'll hit my last set here, then I'll record the last set there, and we'll get after it. Let's go. Holy shit. All right, let's get to some leg curls, hip adductions, and get out of here. Let's go. All right, I got my hip adductor machine stolen, and somebody's been on it for the last 40 minutes. So we're just gonna finish up with these leg curls. Not 40 minutes, that's an exaggeration, but a couple sets. So we're gonna finish up with these leg curls. If I get my last set of those in, we'll get them in, but probably won't record it. And let's get after it. Probably shouldn't be talking in this thirst trapped angle here. Single leg here, 10 of them. Let's rip. And, oh my got overshot there a little bit. Holy crap, I've been adding a stack every single time I go up a set, and this last set is murdering me. Let's go. Oof. 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 And oh my God, ooh, a little bit of an overshoot there. It's something you can do when you get to a max set. A single leg exercise, either leg extensions or leg curls. Help it up with 2. Get that slow eccentric with 1. It can be like a mechanical drop set as you're going through, or just to finish your reps. Get as many as you can with a single leg. As soon as it fatigues, use both legs to get it back up. Go single leg down. Wasn't planned. I just got absolutely bodied there, but it's a nice way to do it. Hammies are feeling absolutely cooked. Let's say goodbye and get out of here. Let's go sauna. Let's go. All right. You hopping in or what? What are you doing?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
All right. Who do we got here?
We got Huncho, you feel me? We got Huncho, you feel me? YTN. YTN, come here. Oh, bro. Hey, how many, you feel me?
All right. So what do we? How do we rate these shoes?
I rate those. Shit. 6. Nah, it's good. Feel me, but I just don't like. I just don't like this, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's the functionality of it.
Yeah.
But the style is.
But my YTN homies would wear this.
Can't play basketball in these, but.
How you really can though? Is this Nike?
You ain't playing basketball in that. I'm telling you. You gotta lift some weights in that. All right. What'd you do for a workout today?
I ain't did shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You didn't do anything.
Nah.
You just play basketball.
I was hooping. You feel me?
Why do these two got beef over here?
Nah, you see, you know,
You gotta be
Cactus on here.
appropriate. You can curse, but you gotta be camera appropriate. No slurs. I heard you.
All right. They just, glazers, like
glazers,
him.
You can use glazers. Yeah,
Wait, can you put the camera on? He's a Teletubby. He's big.
I gotta rate these shoes.
He comes here for no reason.
You got
But
any
me,
final message for that people?
yeah, me, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? He's a very big guy.
You know, tell him who to follow.
Oh yeah, follow me. You feel me? Anywhere?
Anywhere, bro.
You feel me? Follow me. Just Sancho, I'm an upcoming rapper and shit. You feel me?
SoundCloud?
You feel me? Yeah.
All right, your mic time's
yeah,
up. Your mic time's up. Get out of here. All right. We're rating these shoes. He gave them a 6 out of 10 design-wise. I kind of agree with that. Functionality-wise, I think we were probably right. A little bit overrated. I didn't love the feel with the ground. We'll get used to how these feel on the ground, and I think I'm going to probably start to love them. It was day 1 of them. Day 1 of a new shoe. I don't even wear normal shoes when I'm normally doing it, but felt a little disconnected from the ground. Wasn't really used to that. Had to reset with those squats. Felt a little goofy on those, but again, I think I'll grow into them. I think it was just more of a feel thing today, and once we get more of the feel, same as like your first time lifting with a slant board, I think is what it was. But I'm used to lifting with a slant board, so it wasn't heel elevation. It was more the heel cushion and just really far away from the ground. So we'll get over that. Felt good. Got a good lift in today with these goons here at the end. We're gonna go sauna and get after it. Let's go. Appreciate you guys watching. Keep chopping wood.